One of the best lineups in Skyland realm history. Yes, one of the best lineups. Oh, baby. So make sure you watch the whole video. Thumbs up the video right now. Subscribe if you're brand new. And watch the whole video. Trust me, the ending is crazy, intense. Yo, what's going on, Hero Clash? Welcome back to a brand new Skyland realm video. The final 24 hours. Or should I say like 22 hours by the time this video is released. And this video was not planned. I actually had something else planned for y'all. However, earlier today, I decided to play one game of Skyland Realm on my main account. And ended up playing one of the best games in Skyland Realm history. Hands down, one of the best. Probably the top two. And even on round 2, ended up playing Porcelina. And then I ran a few tests alongside Porcelina. And the results will shock you. However, those results aren't recorded, so I'm just going to tell you while we watch the gameplay. Let's go! So here we go. Hands free. Obviously, this is pre-recorded. And ended up pulling 706 of those bad boys, the little tokens. Ended up getting Bone Sword maxed out. Plus, man, we're getting so many good items right now off the bat. And right now, I already know what my game plan is when it comes to Skyland Realm. However, the reason why I start buying stuff more and more, or somewhat of the stuff more and more, is to take it off the market, because you can easily just sell it and it actually will increase the odds of pulling something different. And there goes Natalie. Oh, I cannot wait. This video is intense, hands down. So right now my game plan is to focus on Porcelina, Natalie, and Edric to get the Holy Wings. There goes the Holy Wings. And now I'm thinking, okay, so I can go with a full-on attack, attack, attack. Or we can go with a strategy of a half offense, half defense, you know, have some shields, etc. I already know all my enemies in this game mode is going to choose the Edric strategy. So how do I outperform the Edric strategy? And you're going to have a lot more attack than defense, but while still having defense, right? Now, when it comes to certain strategies in the game, there is no foolproof strategy. There isn't. You know, you create this best team, team 1, and then I could look at them like, okay, I'll create this best team that counters that best team, right? That's why I always say it's one of the best teams. And looking at the top 10, you kind of know where you want to gravitate to. And a lot of people have been choosing Goddess of Life, and there's a weakness when it comes to Goddess of Life is if you're getting slapped around, yeah, you get the HP, but if you're getting slapped around, you're going to continue to get slapped around. You're going to give me 8K, KIAs. But you have to know how to use Goddess of Life, you know, perfectly in order to master her, right? And yeah, anyways, I don't want to spoil it. So as you can see, I have a whole bunch of heroes. However, the game plan is to build that main strategy. Obviously, Edric with the wings, Natalie, etc., the whole 9. And yeah, so here we go. I'm looking, I'm like, what can I put on him? It has to be the Cursed Book or Devil's Heart or something. And I even thought of going with Andrew when it came to a damage reduction point of view. However, Porcelina just completely shreds. And to go over what happened before I started recording, when it came to Porcelina, she could be dang near naked, you know, no artifacts on round 4 and still shred. And even when it came to round 6, the final round, ooh, there we go. There goes Lance. Perfect for Natalie. But I do need to find an offensive Natalie. That would be the secret right there. And we get them Devil Wings. That's definitely going to play a huge factor in the end game. But back to what I was saying. When it comes to... what was I saying? I forgot. Just drew a blank. Jeez Louise. It happens sometimes. But... oh, yeah. So when it came to round 6 Porcelina, I ended up... I don't even think I put an artifact on her. I think I had just like a few good heroes and like 1 artifact or 2 artifacts, and ended up shredding. I'm like, wow, I saved so many tokens, not trying to, you know, burn 2 here, burn 2 there, trying to go for a different artifact and stuff. So if you can pull Porcelina in the beginning, then you have a very, very easy trip when it comes to Skyland realm. Honestly, you could get 5, 6, 7, maybe 750 tokens, and yeah. So let's see where we at now. Get rid of that. Too easy. And then right now I chose souls because I know that the enemy's gonna have Goddess of Life, and that completely counters. Then I start thinking, you know, if other specific heroes pop up, then we'll try something different. You know, life is only good if your heroes KIA, they come back, and they come back to something that's worth coming back to, as in like a whole bunch of shields or higher speed so they can go first, and maybe, you know, Selena. Just I feel like Selena with Goddess of Life would be perfect as well, but it all comes down to what you're doing. However, this is the strategy. If you want to make top 10 guaranteed and battle with everyone else with the top 10, this is the crew to go with. One of these two teams that you're going to see. And the question is, can you guess what team that is? Let's go. And at the end, we'll surprise you. Down to the last tokens, last few tokens. Okay, so now I'm looking like, I really don't need Devil's Heart. I don't need extra healing because Porcelina is gonna shred. I even thought about going with a, what about like a Porcelina / twin combo? That was actually the game plan for this game, but it didn't happen at all. It did not happen at all. Because I kept getting good stuff. I'm like, I don't need the twins. If I get Porcelina, I get Edric, all that stuff. Like, this is literally the perfect game. So right now I'm contemplating, do I want to go with this Porcelina or my other offensive Porcelina? And I think I do make the decision to change it out. I rather have the bonus attack than to have Assault and stuff. I don't think Assault is that good on her compared to having, you know, Judgment, etc. Whatever else is on her, which we'll see here in a few short moments. Let's see, where's she at? Yeah, you got the crit, so Maniac, and then you have Sin, which is armor penetration. So I think that's way better decision. Now I'm at the point, it's like, what do I do? I'm like, no, don't delete that. That'd be foolish. And you're going to see, I'm gonna be rocking out some crazy stuff. However, another piece of this plan when it comes to Porcelina is you have to have good old Val, baby. You need Valk in the building. Yeah, the kitty cat's decent, but Valk is where it's at, so that definitely part of my #1 plan. And then I see life right here again. I'm like, oh man, I could go with the life plan and guarantee top 3, but you know, it's always good to take them off the market. So you can, then Ruby pops. I'm like, oh man, I have 2 different strategies right here, 2 different great strategies. What do I do? Man, yeah, it was very conflicting, man. And still, this is an amazing lineup. It really is, and we still have so much to burn. We still have 1 hero to burn. We still have, what, 1 to 2 artifacts to burn. I'm like, yo, what do I do? So I'm thinking, let me get rid of Andrew. Like, Andrew only provides damage reduction, and then when there's less than 3 heroes or enemies, then you get the attack bonus, and then you get the, what was it called? Something to do with his gear skill. But I don't think that would outweigh having, you know, those twins, you know, not the twins, but, you know, the newer twins, the Void Moth twins. I think they would serve a higher purpose than Andrew. So I decided to get rid of Andrew. And now I'm thinking, well, this isn't too bad of a team. It's pretty good. However, there is one very, very, very small issue. I'm 100% without a shutout. There goes the Phoenix, too. I actually wanted to test out a Phoenix plan, too. But that clearly didn't happen. And there goes the twins again, but defensive-wise, so that's good. And then I'm looking at this team like, man, I really need like a good, solid defense. Yeah, we can hit erosion, have a small chance of hitting erosion on the enemy Porcelina, but you don't want to rely on, you know, a CC or something, you know. Like, oh, there goes Sophia. Like, oh, let's go. Boom, let's go. We finally pull a Valk. Let's go, baby. Woo! I can't wait till she hits the faction store. That's gonna be absolutely phenomenal, just saying. I have over 1,000 tokens waiting for her. And then I know the biggest question I've seen on social media is Porcelina going to hit the puzzle pieces? And as of right now, I do not know, but I will 100% without a shadow of a doubt find out. I personally think they're going to put Porcelina in the Natalie Phoenix category. But then again, what could go against that is Porcelina is the second era of Hero Clash. Alvarez, who? You know? Porcelina, whoo, you know? So I could see them putting her in the puzzle pieces and making her as common as Alvarez after they make all the money, though. Yeah, I could see that. And there's some really bad news coming in November for Hero Clash. But, you know, that's... have fun with that. But anyways, looking at this, I'm still missing one hero. Can you guess what hero that is? Let me know in the comments. Man. I even thought of GOT, like, man, I really don't want to go with GOT because if they have Ruby, Porcelina, then you just have so many concentration, you know, stats going off. It's just not worth it. Like, Ruby is really good in specific scenarios, but if you're going against Porcelina, Ruby just becomes not really pointless, just dead weight, you know? Now, Ruby in other scenarios, not going against Porcelina, then she's absolutely phenomenal. And then we have Ruth Cave right there as well. It's like, ah, man, I'm pulling all the heats. I'm pulling all the heats. However, we are missing one main hero. Can you guess who it is? And I'll tell you a secret. It will replace Ruby. Can you guess who it is? There she goes! Boom! Wilderness, let's go. You need those shields when it comes to Edric, when it comes to all your heroes. You definitely need shields 100%. Now, I would even make the argument that would you rather choose Devil's Flag or Cursed Book? It's really a gamble. You know, you really want to get, you know, a whole bunch more shields through Wilderness / Devil's Flag. However, you also want the damage increase and the reduction of shields from the Cursed Book. So it's like, ooh, which one do you choose? And I think that answer lies within, well, Edric. It lies within your front row. If your front row can handle, you know, Porcelina, you know, 50 million times, then I would go with Cursed Book. But if you know you just might get slaughtered, you think Edric's dodge is not going to kick in that much as usual, then I'd probably go with the Flag, just saying. However, looking at this lineup, Edric up front, Valk to the right, and what's her name to the far left. Edric's gonna, there we go, I messed that one up. I'm actually gonna be feeding the energy into Porcelina, only because an extra action with Porcelina, I think, will actually trigger the Devil's Lance for Natalie to increase her attack, right? However, it was a very hard decision because I kind of want to feed the energy into... I kind of wanted to feed the energy into Natalie so she could go again and get more sparks, but I thought, you know, we'll see. As you can see, we're just wiping, cleaning house. Cleaning house. Now it's time to slay this guy, Free Traveler. You about to get a free butt whooping. Woo! Let's go. Can't even take out one of my team. And now it's time to move on to the Nemesis. Altima in the building. Good luck, bro. Boom! Let's go. Woo! Then again, looking at it now, I see why he did what he did. I see it now. I do. Yeah, I see it now. Okay, cool. So I wouldn't call it a mistake. It was just, it didn't align compared to the strategy I brought to the table. And this is one heck of a game. Shout out to Edric. For some reason, this dude is just so OP with the wings. And I've seen a lot of people putting the Devil's Wings on him. Don't do that. Only the Holy Wings. It's okay to have the Holy Wings on him and have Devil Wings on someone else. That is part of the main strategy because you want your Porcelina to go first, because you never know when the enemy Porcelina is going to go first. Or just kidding. You never know when the enemy Porcelina is going to attack, and you just might be left with some HP left, and then the next round, guess who goes first? Your Porcelina. However, that could easily change depending on who's on the battlefield, right? So, Yeah, this team is absolutely monstrous. I really hope I can build this team come, you know, tomorrow evening right before Skyland Realm. I definitely want to get first place. I can get top 10 with these, but it's getting that first place spot is so hard because everyone has a different but similar strategies. It just comes down to the timing, you know, who gets first place in the last couple seconds. And so yeah, we'll see. I've only had first place in Skyland Realm like once. The rest have been like second place, third place, fifth place, 10th place, 100th place because I forgot to do it because I was so busy in my life. But and as you can see, he's kind of kicking my butt a little bit. However, you know, really quick shout out to Edric. Now this is where his plan would actually is good because he gets the heals from Goddess of Life. However, my Edric is dodging left and right. However, do you know what's going to take him out? Speed. Another dodge. His dodge has to be above 50%.
You have forced my hand.
We're flipping coins, flipping heads for days.
Wheel of life.
It's just going back and forth, back and forth. He keeps getting them heals though too, but we keep getting the dodge though, so it's a fine trade-off, you know. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, baby, come on. Oh, so close. Another dodge. Took some damage, but still get the HP. Natalie goes, boom. Sinks him, yo. Sinks him. Let's go, baby. One thing I couldn't figure out was why his Porcelina was stopping after one kick. That's one thing I couldn't figure out. Yeah, I don't know. Is that a glitch? Like she would kick once. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe there's an effect somewhere on Edric or something, or Valk that I'm unaware of. Could be a possibility. But we just come in and shred right here. Doosh, doosh, doosh. But there is a lot of inconsistencies when it comes to Skyland Realm. Like some kicks do like 100 damage or 100,000 damage, and some kicks do like 900,000 damage. I don't know. But it was an awesome game. Hands down, shout out. That was extremely fun, and I cannot wait to face y'all again in Skyland Realm in less than 22 hours. That being said, thumbs up, subscribe, become elites. Greatness manifested.